I didn't want to do Uber because of the pandemic, like because of COVID. I felt I wasn't safe. Like I didn't want someone in my car.
So with those health orders lifted across the Buckeye State, you might be itching to start making those Friday night plans again, right? But an issue that many people are running into when it comes to getting home after you go out, there's a real lack of Uber and Lyft drivers to pick you up. Amy Steigerwald is live downtown. And Amy, you looked into this and spoke with nearly a dozen drivers about this issue.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. And some of the reasons some of these drivers are not coming back to Uber and Lyft stem back to pandemic concerns regarding safety, but other reasons really stem back to making more money on food delivery apps like DoorDash and Uber Eats.
I recently picked up DoorDash about 2 months ago and I love it. The pay is more. You know, you hear about the videos of people getting, fighting with the Uber driver over the mask policy. I didn't want to enforce that.
DoorDash driver Michael Suleski has a list of reasons he's not planning to switch back to being an Uber driver. But at the top of his list, the pay and risk associated with going back to transporting humans versus pizza.
If I don't accept a DoorDash order, I'm not penalized like Uber would be. So if you don't accept so many Uber trips, Uber likes to penalize you. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever go back to Uber unless they pay their drivers more.
But as more drivers like Suleski switch over, those who bank on a ride home from apps like Uber and Lyft are finding themselves stranded. I spoke with a mix of current and former rideshare drivers who explained how driving for apps like Uber works. A surge in a certain area shows there is not enough drivers to meet the requests being made by people. Before the pandemic, at least in Toledo, it was pretty rare there were ever surges. But right now, there are surges daily, especially at night on the weekends, when many people are requesting a ride home. Law enforcement are reminding everyone to have a backup plan for a ride home to avoid driving drunk.
Over the last several years, what we have seen is an uptick in the amount of impaired driving related fatal crashes. We encourage everyone to plan ahead.
Local cab companies say they have seen a slight increase in late night requests, but nothing completely out of the ordinary.
So our night business took a severe hit. It's back up about 10% from what it was a year ago.
Now, I asked a couple of the Uber and Lyft drivers that I spoke with off camera for different hacks people might be able to learn in order to secure a ride home. They tell me there's really nothing people can do to absolutely guarantee a ride, even if you schedule that ride in advance on the app. Really, your best call is to try and check the app about an hour before you leave to see if there are any cars out available at the moment, and plan for a backup plan for someone to pick you up just in case there is not. Reporting live in downtown Toledo, Amy Steigerwald, WTOL 11.